of metadiscoidal type of placenta. I hope this point is clear to you. This is the embryo. I have already told this diagram before. Now, another way of describing types of placenta is by counting the number of barriers they have. Now, you all know placenta's role is for exchange of gases, exchange of the materials. Like for example, food is supposed to enter from the mother side to the embryo side, and waste material has to move out from the embryo side to the mother side, and all that exchange going on, hormonals and all, etc. So even medicines also, when drugs are taken, they may enter into the developing embryo's body, that can cause damage also. Such drugs will cause formation of abnormal type of child, especially in the first 3 months. It is always told that drugs and alcohol and all those things, even medicine, strong medicine should be, antibiotics should be avoided. So that means there is a connection between the developing embryo and the mother side. So there are barriers now, barriers which will be 3 on the mother side and 3 on the developing embryo side. So counting how many barriers are present. So let's see. The barriers from the developing embryo sides are, first of all, the easiest one, because there are blood vessels. We all know that in placentation topic there is interdigitation. When fingers join like this, it will be called as interdigitation. So villi and endometrium are going to interdigitate like this. In that area, there will be development of blood vessels. So blood vessels will come very close to each other. So the barrier is made up of the wall of the blood vessel. We all know the wall of blood vessel, or you can say capillaries. If you remember 11th class syllabus, endothelium is the only layer of the wall which is present in the capillaries. Arteries and veins will have tunica externa, media, intima. That's a different thing. But blood, when we talk about capillaries will always have the endothelium, nothing else. So endothelium of the blood vessel of the developing fetus. Then there will be connective tissue of the fetus. And then the outermost layer is that of the trophoblast. So 3 barriers are from the developing embryo side, and 3 barriers from the mother side are endothelium of the blood vessel or the capillaries. Then the uterine connective tissue, the connective tissue present in the uterus wall, and the uterine epithelium. So 3 things are there from the developing embryo side and 3 things from the mother side. These 6 tissues are going to be forming a barrier. Now, once these barriers are counted, if all the 6 barriers are present, the type of the placenta is considered as epitheliochorial placenta. If all the 6 barriers are present. If one of the barriers, so if the barrier, which barrier? Mother side barrier. If one mother side barrier, which one? Uterine epithelium is missing, then how many barriers are left? 5 barriers. 5 barriers will always have the uterine epithelium missing, and such a placenta is called as syndesmochorial placenta. So epitheliochorial, syndesmochorial. And if the one more barrier is missing, uterine connective tissue, so how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 barriers are left. In that case, the placenta is called as endotheliochorial, because endothelium is in contact with this now, chorion and the endothelium. Now, if all the 3 barriers from the mother side are missing, then how many barriers are left? 3 barriers. In that case, it is called as hemochorial. Reason, the blood is in, hemo means blood, so blood is in contact with the chorion. So that's why hemochorion. And the last category possible is when all the barriers are missing except only one barrier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 barriers are missing and only one barrier is there. In that case, the type of placenta is called as hemo-endothelial placenta. So various types are there. Human comes in this category, hemochorial type of placenta. I hope this all is clear to you.